Hey guys, I'm back today to share some project. Well, it's a outgoing swap share. I did a three-way 12 Days of Christmas swap with Stacey and Claire. Claire is the Curious Trinket and Stacey is Banners Galore and More. They are both on YouTube and Instagram, and I'll link their information down below. I have a list. We did a list of 12 items that we made for each other. Because of my back problems at the moment, most of the crafting I'm sharing today I have done laying down. So I had to be a little bit more creative and use not just paper but different types of fabrics and yarns and mediums. And I really wanted it to be textural and, just different because I don't know, I kind of get bored doing like rosettes the same way all the time and doing, I just wanted to think outside the box too. And like with embellishments, I'm not really one for layering and things that doesn't make my heart happy. I like to make things from scratch and then allow others to put their own impersonation on it. But some of the embellishments that I made have turned out so cute. I'm so happy. Even my husband's like, keep some. They're so cool. But anyway, I'll jump in and I'll show you guys what I have made. I'll show you mostly, so they're basically the same, but the papers are a bit different. So I've used all the same pinks, mints, and whites. And so they're, everything I've made is the same. It's just the papers are a different color. So some things I will show you both of, and then others I will just show you one, and then I'll also show you some of the ways that I'm planning to package them up because I've already started packaging one up. Okay, so we'll jump in. The first project was a Christmas dangle. So I made, for this swap too with the pink, mint, and the white, I used a lot of the Snow and Cocoa from crepe paper, and I also kind of used my own colors in with that. And then I went for a gingerbread man theme because I love gingerbread at Christmas. I don't actually eat gingerbread itself, but I love making gingerbread men with my children, and that's a tradition we've always had. So I don't know if maybe that's, why I love it so much, because it's a connection to my kiddos. So I made these dangles. They're both the same but a little bit different. So I went for a pink, and then instead of brown, because I don't have a lot of brown and nor do I like it, so I used these little gingerbread charms, and then I went with a pink, a white, and a gold theme. So the gold ties in the brown on the gingerbread. And I've also got a candy cane because it's a sweetie, a lolly. And then I've got another little gingerbread at the top there. And I used a big bubble gum bead down at the bottom, and then the heart lock at the top. So yeah, there's one. Just got fluff on it. And then this is the other one. I just realized this one hasn't got a candy cane, so I'm going to have to add the candy cane before I package it up. But this is pretty much the same, just some of the beads are a little bit different. So you got your little white gingerbread man there, little clay gingerbread man, and then a different bubblegum bead, and then all the rest is the same. And for these, I'm going to be packaging them up in these little boxes that I made using Snow and Cocoa papers. So I've already made those ready to go. I've got heaps here on the other side of the table, so you'll just have to bear with me while I go back and forth. Okay, so, and I might need to stop for a bit in between because of my back. But the next item on the list was 3D projects. Oops, sorry, bumping the table. So I decided to make these. They're little trim dispensers. I think Craft Purge Tony has made some in the past. I've noticed, months and months ago I saw them, but I found them on the Silhouette store while I was looking for a 3D project. So they just open up like a little drawer, and you can pop your trims inside, and then you just shut it. So that way it can be refilled and kept on the desk. so you can easily access them. And I just filled them both up with, they both have different trims. Well, some are different, some are the same. The same with this one. You just, where's the lid there? It just opens up. Yeah. Maybe stuck. Hold on. It's not stuck because I've opened it to... There we go. Come on. Yeah, it is a bit stuck at the bottom. But anyway, it opens up. I'll fix that up. It's just got a little bit of glue down here, so I'll just have to fix that up in a little bit. But there's my two little 3D projects. These aren't the only 3D projects. I also made a couple of other things that you'll see as well. So that's those. And then number 3 is a flip book. Okay, or a tag flip. I personally do not like tag flips. I don't enjoy making them. They do nothing for me. So I went for a different kind of, there's two. So some of the items on the list I've made two of, like two different types of the same thing. So for this, the first two I made are these little tiny junk journals, and they actually hang on the Christmas tree. So it's a junk journal that is a tree ornament, and I've popped, it's all stitched, it's got little teeny tiny pockets throughout. I've put a little bit of embellishing, but I didn't want to take up too much room because it's to add little 2x2 photos. So you can add your photos and then your journaling, or you can pop journaling in the pockets. And I've popped in some little, I cut out some of the little ephemera pieces and popped them in there so they can be used as well during the decorating process. Just got little, it's all the little snow and cocoa papers. I have mixed in some of the Hey Santa papers, but I just picked out the pinks and the whites. I didn't take all the brighter colors because I just didn't feel the traditional this year. And that's that one. And then they close with a little Velcro. I left the fronts blank so that the girls can decide how they want to decorate them. And then this one's the same but a little bit different. So it's got different papers, different little pieces in them, some puffy stickers. That's a sticker, but it's come unstuck a little bit. We'll have to fix that up. I thought they were a cute idea because one of our items is a tree ornament. So this one kind of doubles. I have made other tree ornaments, but this one's kind of a mix between a flip book and an ornament. So that's those. They're really cute. I just did them 2.5 by 2, and then, but no, sorry, I wouldn't have done that. I did it so that it would have been 4.25 because I've got a quarter spine, so 4.25, and then I just scored it at 2.5. Sorry, at 2 and at 2.25. And I did that 4 times, and then I just layered them up on top of each other and glued the spines together, and then popped in the little eyelet. And these were just a little strip that I cut out, and then I glued it to the back. They're pretty easy to make, and they didn't take long. The sewing took the longest. And then I decided to make the girls a junk journal because I love junk journals. I love making them. They make my heart happy. Sorry, I'll just try and get the zoom. Give me a second. Okay, well, I'll have to just lift them up because I can't fit it all in the... Well, the back part isn't actually part of the album. It is packages of things to use in the junk journal. So there's all different... Sorry, it's really dark and gloomy here. So I've got the light on and it's reflecting on the plastic. But this one's just all trims and yarns. And then this one is full of tags and stickers and like doilies, little paper bags, all different types of goodies to use. And it's all intended to be used in the journal. So we'll quickly flip through them. Oh, and I made these little crocheted snow hats, little woolly hats. I made them, crocheted them, and then glued them to the paper clip. Okay, so I'll just quickly flip through because there's loads to go through today. So, and then I have to do a flip through of my December daily too because I haven't done that yet. So it's mostly just mixed papers, some of my tea-dyed music paper. I've popped trims, I've put pockets and little like tea stain paper bags. There's Christmas card pages. I put a popcorn bag, and what I do is I put one of these in my junk journal every year, and I write a list of all of the Christmas movies that we watch or that we want to watch through December, and then we tick them off the list and pop it in the popcorn box, so in the popcorn bag rather. So yeah, we do, that's a little tradition we do every year. My kids love dragging out all our December daily albums every year and going through them, and it's nice to see like year by year how they change and they grow. In the centers I just made these little, cut out these little gingerbread men, and I put them back to back with googly eyes to pop on the strings in the center. Just a little interactive piece. Again, gingerbread men, I love them. And I've popped in like list papers and tags and different bits and pieces. All of these types of fabrics, and this one I think was a placemat, but I get it all from the op shops, and then I put it all in the washing machine and wash it, and then I cut them up and use them as fabric scraps because it's much cheaper than buying fabric. So this is like an envelope that flips out, and then I've put some tea-dyed papers in there for lists or, you know, what have you. And then it's just the same on the other side. So that one is Stacey's one. I'll just pop this back in. Claire's stuff at the back is the same, so I'll just show you the book. And Claire's woolly hat is like a minty aqua green color, kind of color. So they're, again, same sort of books, but the papers are different and the trims are different. So, sorry, I'm down a bit low. I love the color palette that I chose this year, and I absolutely love Snow and Cocoa. Cards. Pockets. I found these gorgeous Australian Christmas cards too, and I've popped one in each journal for the girls, because Stacey lives in the States and Claire is in the UK and I'm in Australia, so they're traveling all around the world. There's another envelope flip out, another little gingerbread man. I really hope the girls love what I've made. I feel terrible because I'm running late with it, and I've had to do most of it laying down, and it's been a nightmare. The whole, I just want to, you know, I'm so stressed out with December. Sorry, I can't even think straight because my pain is through the roof. But so that's Claire's book. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, I'm running a bit late with it, and I've had to do it laying down, and it's just been a really stressful December so far. So now that these are finished and we officially finished all our Christmas shopping, it's our twins' birthday on Sunday, and then after that everything's done and we can just worry about work and home and chill. Oh, also I got these pens to go with the girls' books too. They got little reindeers on them. Okay, so the next one, number 4, is embellishments. So let me just, I've got to take these guys out because these are my favorite thing that I made, and they need justice. I'll show you. So first of all, I made these. These are just like little tiny mini envelopes that I've embellished, layered them up. So there's one each. They're pretty much the same, a little bit different. So that's those. We didn't have an amount on anything, so it was just, if you wanted to make 4 things, you could. If you wanted to make 1, you could. You know, we just left it so that we weren't under stress. But these are my embellishments. I love how they turned out. They are so cute, and they're really layered up too. I've got foam, I've got foil cardstock on the back, and I've got white cardstock, and then I've got the top layered. And these I actually didn't have glitter paper, white glitter paper, so I cut them out, and then I did mixed media, and I the girls one has like a light pink frosting, and the boys one has a blue with a white with a white glitter through it. So I didn't have a blue, I only had pink, purple and white. So anyway, I use little Nuvo drops to put their little cheeks on, and then they've all got buttons. The boys have blue and the girls have pink, and the girls have got little bows, and then I put the little tiny googly eyes because they were just so cute. And I decided to package them so they actually look like cookies. Like if you were to go and buy them in a bakery or something, you would get them in a brown paper bag. So I thought that was a really cool idea. So I made 2 of these for my journal as well, because every year we do gingerbread men. So I'm going to put them in my journal with my day where we do that in my journal. So that's that. That's all the embellishments. They all got 2 each. Okay, next one, number 5, is bag toppers. So I made 3 each of the bag toppers for the girls. And I didn't go overboard with the decorating because I wanted to leave it for them to do it how they want to do it. So they're double, like, cut 2 layers out and put them back to back. And then I've cut out a heart in a different color, and I've stitched gold glitter tulle on top of the heart and filled them with sequins. They are so pretty. And there's one in each of the colors that I've used throughout all my crafting. And then there's this one. So that's those. And then I decided to pop those in these little pink polka dot paper bags. So that's those. Next is sequin mix. Okay, I had so much fun with making this and I made so much of it. I made these. So everything is color matched. It's all pink, mint and white, and then sometimes I've put in gold or glitter or, you know, something along those lines. So I made these baubles, and these are big, like they're almost as big as my hand. They're not filled to the top because I ran out. I used the whole lot, but I've got mint, white, iridescent, snowflakes, little gold glitter balls, the pink. I love it. I thought it turned out so pretty. So there's 2 of those. They're exactly the same, 1 for each. And then we have memory decks cards, which I'm also not very good at, so I just did them the same. I'm happy with how they turned out. I didn't go too overboard, but because we're only sending small boxes as well, because the shipping is just astronomical. So the plan was for us all to keep it as small and as light as possible. So I made these. They're little envelope memory decks cards. I cut them out with my silhouette, and I'm going to pop a little letter in the back of each one, and then put a sticker holding it, or washi tape or something. But they are the same. I crocheted little, you can't really see them now, I've covered them up, but I crocheted little pink iridescent doilies. There's a light pink one on this one, but then yeah, I covered most of it up. So sorry for the glare, but I have to have the light on or you won't be able to see anything. So that's those. And then I made little paper bags to put them in. Because of their shape, they were awkward to find something to fit them in, so I made my own. And I'll show you just a second. Sorry guys, I'm really sorry that I've been so slack. Well, it's not that I've been slack, I've just been unable, and I really hate it because I love my crafting, and when I can't do it, it becomes very distressful. Or distressing, sorry. So these are the little paper bags that I made, and then I'm just going to fold the tops over and maybe use a little paper clip to hold them shut. So that's those. And then I'm going to leave little Christmas letters in them too. Okay, number 8 is flowers. So you'll see another 3D project here that I made. I saw, I think it's Hello It's Me Roxy. She has a cut file for these in her shop. I went to her, she posted them on Instagram, and I went to her page and found the link to her shop to buy them. And I made these, so they're little aprons, and then these little pieces come out as well. They're so cute. And it's like a little, sorry, it's kind of like a little bag, so it's like a box type bag thing. So I wanted to make something else 3D, and then inside these is the flowers. So I made 3 big flowers with the gold glitter centers. Those balls came from Soleil. Thank you so much, Soleil. I've actually made some of these little flowers for you too, to thank you for them. Soleil is on Instagram and YouTube, and I will share her information too. And then I made 3 little ones. Sorry, it's so hard to, there we go. 2 pearl centers and then a gemmy center. So that's what's in those, and they're the same in both. And that's how they're going to be packaged up. And then I actually inked the edges of these ones. I got out my distress inks and decided to play with them because I wanted to make them look like they were a little bit, you know, like how your apron gets marks on it after a while, after you've had it for a bit. I wanted to kind of make it look a little bit used. So that's those. And then number 9 is bows. So I'll show you. I made 3 of the big ones each, and then 4 little ones each. So I'll show you how they turned out, and then I'll show you how I'm going to package them up. So these are my big bows. I made 3, 1 in each color for each of the girls. And I used a cut file. And then I've put a gold glitter foam in between the 2 paper layers. And they were just on the Silhouette store. I think it was like 50 cents for the thing, but I've got like 300 and something odd dollars of credits. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just go on and buy some different. And then that's where I got, I also got the trim dispensers off there too. I just went on and found a load of different ones to play with. So that's the 3, and I've stitched all around each one. So that's the 3 big ones, and they'll be going in one of these gold polka dot bags, like that. And then I'm going to fold it down. And I'm going to use one of my really cool stickers. I love these guys. They're really pretty, and they're so shimmery. They say pretty things inside. And then I'll just use that to seal it closed. And then I'll show you the little ones. These are tulle bows that I made in bed. I used the tulle trim that I've got off AliExpress, and I wrapped it around my fingers 4 times, and then I used thread to tie it off in the centers, and then I went over them with matching yarn, and then I hot glue, well, my husband actually hot glued all the little hearts on for me because I couldn't do it, but they turned out so cute. So then there's 4 of those each. So what I did was made these little purses that I've made before. I've got the die, I got it from AliExpress, so I'm going to open that up and then pop this in the back because it's got a little bit of a gusset. So I've been putting this one at the back part and then put these ones in the front like that. And then it also acts as another 3D project. My husband actually was so good. He loves my Silhouette. We share it. He cuts a lot of he makes arcade machines and pinball machines, virtual pinball machines, and he uses my Silhouette to cut stickers. And I went on and found all of the different things I wanted to cut, and he actually did it all for me. God love him. And then that is the other one. So this one's already packaged up. And then there's one each for each of the girls. And then what's next? Banner. So I really thought outside the square with this because I cut out little teeny tiny banners and I tried to layer them, and it drove me absolutely nuts. I just couldn't work it out. It didn't look right to me, so I threw it all in the bin. And I decided to go somewhere different. And I made instead of, it's not really a banner, it's more like a bunting, but it's little teeny tiny, or they're not tiny actually, they're quite big, little crocheted light bulbs. And then you can hang them up in your craft room or on the Christmas tree. I'm actually making one now for my Christmas tree, but I made them again in the pink and the mint, and they're quite long. I think they're about maybe 2.5 meters long. So that's that. I really hope they love them. I thought it was just something different. And, you know, like paper, to me, it gets boring after a while. I think because I do like crochet and I like sewing and I like doing everything. So if I spend too much time with one, I kind of get bored with it. So it was nice to incorporate some of my other, and these were really easy for me to do in bed. So I've just popped those in little or big organza bags because, as you can see, they're quite big. So that's those. They're both the same. One has a pink string and one has a green string. So that's the only difference. The banner, and then decoration. This one I absolutely had so much fun with. So I made 3 different types. I'll show you these ones first. So I made the crochet hats again, but bigger sizes. And then, so they're like little woolly hats, and you can hang them on your Christmas tree. So there's a pink one and a green one for each of the girls. And then I made little snowmen out of wooden beads and crocheted scarves and Nuvo drops. I've made 3 of each for each girl, but I still have to draw the faces on. That's the only thing I haven't done, and write the letters for the pockets. So I'll draw the faces on these before I send them out. But so they have 3 green and 3 pink ones each. So you could either use these as a charm, like if you wanted to dangle them, because you can see they're only like the size of my finger, like they're not overly big. But you can either hang them on your Christmas tree, or you can hang them on a mantle, or you can use them as a dangle. Could even hang them on junk journals or something like that. So that's those. I just didn't bring them all out because I haven't drawn the faces on them yet. And then this one is my favorite, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. I made these. So it's a little acrylic bauble. It's just, I need to wipe that down. Glitter and everything everywhere. Okay, so it's just an acrylic bauble, and then I've put fake snow along the bottom, and then I've got a little gold wood veneer tree, and then I cut out the little teeny tiny Christmas trees from Snow and Cocoa, and the little wooden reindeers that I got in a cheapy shop, and then I've put the beads on the twine, and then there's a gap here, if I can find it, and you can hang him up. I was so happy with how they turned out. I thought they were so cute, and I love how well everything I've made has tied in together. And for those, I'm going to be packaging them just like this in the bags. What are they called? The cello bags. And then all of this stuff will all go together in one big bag because it's all for number 11. So all of that is number 11. It's all decorations. But do you see what I mean? Like some things I made 1 of, some things I made 2 of, but wherever I made small amounts of some things, I made multiples in others, so it kind of all evens out. I was really starting to struggle for ideas by the end of it, and I just thought, you know what? There's so much here. And then I've also bought them purchase gifts as well, and sweets, and so it kind of, it was getting a bit too much to fit into the box. And number 12 is an embellishment box. So I made these, 1 for each, and they're pretty much the same on the insides, but I'll show you anyway. I made little pom-pom pegs in pinks and whites. This is all wire wrap beads to match the colors, and then this is just filled with so these are the little, I made the little what's it called, shrinky charms using the Snow and Cocoa little icons. And then there's, you can see there's like buttons and little, there's a Santa hat, a little gingerbread man, some more of the shrinky dinks, and then these really cool slinky type Christmas tree charms. That's in that one. And then in this one I put little mini baubles because I use these as charms on my journals and my chunky charms, and I thought the girls might be able to do the same because they're really tiny, like they're not much bigger than a bead, as you can see. So I popped in some of those, and then I popped in some more bows, but these ones have got star centers. And then I found these really cool gold glittered bells in my cheapie shop, so I bought a bag each for the girls. They're really cool. They're not really jingly, but they're really pretty and they catch the light. So that's that one. And the other one's the same. I just think the only difference is the colour of the baubles is a bit different. Yeah, the baubles are, there's a purple one in there. Oh, I hate the glare. I'm so sorry, guys. But I need to get it filmed so I can get my husband to send them off for me tomorrow. So that's that. And then I will show you, oh, also I made a boo-boo because for some silly reason I thought rosettes was on the list, and I panicked because I hate making embellished rosettes, and I said to my husband, I've got to make rosettes, I've got to make rosettes. And he said to me, why don't you make some of your fabric flower things? And I was like, oh, that's a good idea because I could do that in bed. And so I stressed myself out. I ended up making 3 different types of paper rosettes. So I did just a plain, and then like a snowflake type one, and then one of the geometric ones for each. And I left them plain so the girls can decorate them, and I'll tell you why in a second. And then I made some of my fabric rosettes, and I also left them plain for the girls to use them because it wasn't even on the list. So I stressed myself out about making them and decorating them, and then when I checked the list last night, I was like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. So there's 4 fabric and 3 paper, and they're all generic. They're not actual Christmas papers, so they can be used for any type of crafting. So that's those, and then I packaged them up like this in a little bag with a pom-pom. So that's those. And then I made, with the help of my husband, I wanted to make mug cozies, and then I thought, hang on a minute, because all mugs are different sizes and it needs to be the right size. So I found these really cool mugs, and they're probably going to cost me a fortune to ship because they're quite heavy, but they're actually like a thermal mug. So, and you can use them for wine as well if you wanted to use it as a wine cup, and it keeps it cold. So I got those, and then I made the cozies, and I'm actually at the moment working on 2 little flower shaped coasters to match. So I've got to do that today and pop those in as well. So yeah, I crocheted these myself, and then with the help of my husband, we did this and added the girls' names in gold foil. And girls, if you're watching this, don't put them in the dishwasher. Just hand wash them and allow them to dry. So, but I haven't told the girls about these. They're a surprise. So hopefully when they open their packages, they take the covers off and see them. So this is Claire's. And then her name is on there. So that's those. Those were an extra gift. And then these are some of the purchase things, but I'm not sure what I'm going to fit in. So if things don't fit, I will have to send more after Christmas. So I decided to go with a little bit of an Australian theme for this, but I'll show you in a second. I also made them a bead bauble each, and it's full of beads, tassels, charms, or again, all matching the color theme. So they get one of those each. And then I got some little koala themed And then I've got to find my little, give me 1 second. Sorry, I just struggle and get really sore standing up for too long. Okay, so we went for an Australian theme here. And I got them a little diary each for their bags, and they're actually, it's a watercolored picture of a koala bear, and then these are our bottle brush, Australian bottle brush plants, and they're just for next year, and they're just, I think, a week to a page. So these are just like one you would keep in your bag and jot down anything, you know. Then they're really light too, so that was a bonus. So there's that. And then I got these little sleepy eye masks. I love these at night. I can't sleep without mine on. And they've got like a soft fabric on the back. So that's those. And then a little koala bear lip gloss. I love these. I actually have one in my car and one in my bag. So you just pull the lip gloss part out of the bottom and then you just put it on. And what flavour is that? Bubblegum flavour these ones are. And then I got, so these little koala boxes. And then inside is a little felt koala bear. He's for the Christmas tree. So that's him. And then I also had these from last year that I added one in each as well. It's just a little wood veneer koala ornament. So they go in the little box. And then there's one more thing. Oh no, there's a couple. There's that. And then I got them both a face mask each. These are really nice. They feel really nice when you take them off. Your skin feels really clear. That's that. And then one of these, it's actually a wine bag, like for a wine bottle. But I thought I bought them because they were only really like $1.50 or something. And I bought 2 of them and I thought, oh, I'll think of something to do with them. And I did. I thought of something really cool. I've actually filled them with different Christmas ribbon trims all the way down. So they're layered full of different, I won't take them all out, but they're filled with trims. All Christmas ones, mostly golds, like whites and golds. So that's that. Pretty cool way to use a wine bag for a crafty, like if you find one that you really like for a craft swap, there's an idea. Fill it with ribbon spools. And then I also, this is the last thing, I got them both each a reindeer headband, but it's got jingle bells. I bought one of these to wear for work and it's really cool. I love it. I love the sound of jingle bells. Anyway, that I think, oh, and no, wait, one more thing. 2 more things. I bought them both a pair of pink and white fluffy socks, but I actually bought these months ago in our winter because I knew that I wouldn't be able to get bed socks in summer here, but it's winter for the girls. So I bought those. And then I also got some little candies. So I did a little bag of lint, what are they? The lint balls in some of my favorites. And then a little packet of donut flavored Jelly Belly beans. So that is it. I'm hoping I can fit all of this in a box and it doesn't cost me $3,000 to post it because it's astronomical at the moment. But I will leave it at that for this video, and I really hope you enjoy it. And I really, girls, I really hope that you love this and that you get so much joy out of opening it. And I'm so excited to watch the videos. It's probably not going to be now until after Christmas because the 3 of us, you know, we're mums, we have jobs, we're busy, and it got away from us. We all did Halloween crafting, and next year I'm not doing Halloween crafting because it just puts you right back. But anyway, I will also, when the girls post their openings, I will put the links for those in the comment to this video so that you can go watch the girls opening and see their reactions. And anyway, I will leave it at that. And if I don't do another video, oh, actually I have to do a Christmas for my December daily book. But if you don't watch that video, I don't know if I'll be back now until after Christmas. So otherwise, have a very Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And I'll be back with some new awesome projects to share with you next year. Bye.